Don't let any of those things get away, Morty. If their DNA gets into Earth's food chain, our entire species could be sterilized.
Then why aren't we killing them?
Right, next time I need a species sterilized, who's gonna do it for me? You?
Is slow cardio an effective way to lose weight? Let's really think about this question. Sure, it is a way for you to lose fat, and it does help that to put you in a caloric deficit. Another thing to keep in mind is that slow cardio during prolonged periods of time will use fat as energy. And why is this, you might ask? Fat? Well, yeah, this is because of the aerobic system that can burn fat as fuel. Because this system is used more heavily during low intensity activity, well, then case closed. Some of you might say protocols like HIIT use sudden bursts of energy, use more muscle glycogen and blood glucose than a slow cardio. So if I want to burn more of my fat, I should prioritize this slow cardio over the HIIT protocol, yeah? Not so fast. If you want to get rid of your belly fat, there's something you need to consider. It is true that slow cardio burns more fat than high intensity interval training or higher intensity training protocols. I use this distinction because most people associate steady state cardio with slow cardio, and they are not the same. You can have a cardio session that is at a high intensity and steadily stays at high intensity during the workout. So don't confuse the two concepts. And that, my friends, that means that HIIT does burn more carbs and less body fat. But there is something to consider. Higher intensity cardio protocols have something very good in comparison to slow cardio protocols. High intensity protocols burn more calories during the same time frame than slow cardio. Imagine that you run for 30 minutes of slow cardio and you burn, let's say, totally imaginary values, 180 calories, mostly from fat. If you do the same 30 minutes of exercise, but instead opt for a high intensity protocol, you can burn, let's say, 360 calories, which in turn will help you lose more body fat because you put yourself in a higher caloric deficit. There is also another thing to keep in mind. That is that cardio's main benefit isn't fat loss. Sure, it is way better than weightlifting, but the main benefit of cardio isn't the calories it burns during the cardio session. Sure, they are decent, and trust me, they will help you. At the end of the day, if you run at a moderate to high pace, you can eat more, maybe 400 calories. But the main benefit of cardio is in your heart and your...
I wrote you 365 letters. I wrote you every day for a year.
Cardiovascular system. And this comes with a lot, and I mean a lot, of benefits, ranging from reducing stress to better performance in fitness in general, to pumping more oxygen into your blood with lesser heartbeats. And if you do slow cardio, you aren't getting any of these benefits, because slow cardio will only help you lose fat, and you won't challenge your cardiovascular system, and you will see none of these benefits. The thing to keep into consideration is that if you do slow cardio, you might not be able to do it for how long you need to do it to really see the benefits of the fat loss, of the caloric deficit. See the desired results. Most of the time, this idea that slow cardio is good for fat loss comes from bodybuilders. And for sure, they have a lot of great information and they know a lot, but I'm not putting their question not putting their knowledge in question. You need to consider bodybuilders are professional bodybuilders. They go to the gym for a living. For them, it is only natural to do every little thing to put them ahead of competition. Every little thing that will lead them to having an edge over their peers. and they sure have time to spare to be on the treadmill for 50 to 90 minutes just walking. Slow cardio, for sure. But do you have that luxury? Do you not have a job? Or do you not have any responsibilities or other areas of your life where you could better employ these 50 to 90 minutes? You really need to ask yourself that. Bodybuilders are great, but you need to understand that some things that they do are not viable to you. Some bodybuilders spend hours in the gym because that is their work. You don't have the same luxury. So while a bodybuilder can dedicate 4 hours of a Monday just doing isolation chest exercises, you might need to hit a full body workout 4 times a week at, let's say, 1 hour and 30 minutes a session because you are short on time. And this is the point I'm trying to make. Sure, you can lose fat on a slow cardio protocol, and you can disregard the health benefits of challenging your cardiovascular system. But can you afford to sink in the time to at least burn as many calories as you would during a moderate to high intensity cardio regime? That's what you need to think about. Is it efficient for you to sink 50 minutes to 90 minutes to achieve a caloric burn that you could have achieved in half or 1/3 of the time if you were doing a moderate to high intensity cardio? What other people do isn't always the best thing for you. You need to take their information, the information you receive, and put it on a filter and use what you can for yourself. Your lifestyle always comes first. You really need to think first of what it is that fits in your lifestyle. And this is all I really wanted to talk to you guys about. So, if you're asking me, is slow cardio an invalid protocol? Should you not do it? No, I'm not saying that. There are times and places for everything. I bet that slow cardio protocols are awesome, for example, for bodybuilders. That is an exact example where it suits the person and their needs. You should do the same. If you are a normal gym goer and you want to achieve a good looking physique and be healthy and have longevity, maybe you should just stick to moderate to high intensity. Because low intensity cardio protocols are really time consuming. That's it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. So, peace.
So long, suckers!